Volkswagen handed us the keys to a 2012 Passat TDI for 1 year. A few months into our loan, we decided that the smartest thing to do was to take our diesel-powered sedan on a crazy long road trip. Driving from Long Beach, California to Long Beach, California, by way of Tennessee, Louisiana, and Texas teaches you a thing or two about a car. Here's what we learned. Number 1, the Passat has great seats. After endless hours in the saddle, we had zero issues with comfort. For much of our trip, every seat was occupied. Even with 2 adults and a child in the Passat's roomy rear quarters, there were no complaints as we approached hour 10 of our journey between New Orleans and San Antonio. Similarly impressive was the Passat's ability to lug 5 humans' worth of luggage. Our Passat's pairing of a DSG dual-clutch transmission and a TDI engine worked brilliantly for our travels. From Barstow, California, where we started keeping track, all the way back to Long Beach, we drove 5,539.6 miles using a total of 142.75 gallons of diesel, resulting in a total trip fuel economy figure of 38.8 mpg. Considering the countless side trips looking for Swampo tours and such, and all the high-speed cruising we did, a nearly 39 mile per gallon combined fuel economy number is absolutely outstanding. Really, the only oddness we experienced from the diesel engine appeared on the steep-grade highways in Colorado. Like most transmissions, when climbing long inclines, the transmission downshifts to maintain speed. But in our case, this raised the revs above the diesel engine's power band, which drops off after 3,000 RPM. So, strangely, it was sometimes easier to maintain uphill momentum by manually selecting a higher gear. We'll call it a brief lapse in transmission logic. And as long as we're airing gripes, we should mention the infotainment system. Music searches are hindered by the touchscreen's slothful reactions to inputs. Because really, how long do you want the driver distracted as he hunts down that super dramatic song from the Inception soundtrack? Minor foibles aside, it's hard to find fault with the Passat's vacation performance. A quiet cabin and a decent audio system help pass the hours. Lots of cup holders ensured adequate hydration, along with frequent pee breaks. And the compliant ride made long days on the road a joy. At the same time, the Passat's handling is spunky enough to liven up the occasional curvy road. Add impeccable fuel economy to the pile, and the VW Passat stands as an utterly ideal road trip car. You know, it'd be a shame not to put those cross-country skills to good use at least one more time before handing the keys back.